Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. My name is Ginger Pierce, and I'm one of the travel agents with Marvelous Mouse Travels. We are the agency that runs this Facebook group, along with several others that are focused on different destinations. We are also Universal's first ever diamond travel agency, and we are also recognized by them as being the top travel agency in the country for Universal Parks and Resorts in 2019. That not only speaks to the volume of vacations that we plan to this destination, but also the level of expertise that comes along with that. Welcome to Sundays with MMT. This is a weekly live agent panel video series that we do in one of our Facebook groups every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And we're really excited to be in this group tonight to talk to you about our marvelous guide to Universal Orlando. We have some of the authors who are going to be with us tonight who are going to share some updates to the Marvelous Guide, which is really exciting. We have a lot of information that we're going to be sharing with you tonight, but we would also love to save some time at the end of our video to take any questions that you have. So if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and drop those in the comments at any point. We are using a platform called StreamYard to go live tonight, and it might ask you to approve it to display your username and profile picture. Just know that you can decline that permission and still interact with us anonymously. So I am joined tonight by 4 of our Marvelous agents who also are members of the author team for our Marvelous Guide. So ladies, thank you very much for being here tonight. And if you would take just a minute to tell us your name, how long you've been with the agency, and the best way for people to contact you if they're interested in planning a vacation.
Hey everybody, I'm Sonia with Marvelous Mouse. I am a master planner, and this month is my 5-year anniversary with Marvelous Mouse. If you would like to contact me to book your trip, you can reach me at sonia@marvelousmousetravels.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Jody Graham, and I'm also a master planner with Marvelous Mouse Travels. I have been with the agency for 4.5 years, and if you would like to, if you'd like my assistance with your trip, my contact information is jody.graham@marvelousmousetravels.com.
Hi, I'm Jenna Conkle. I am also a master planner, and I have been with the agency for a little over 3 years. And if you'd like to get in contact with me, just send me an email at jenna@marvelousmousetravels.com.
Hi, my name is Brenda Schrufer, and I'm a platinum planner with Marvelous Mouse Travels. And I've been with the agency for about 3.5 years. And if you would like to contact me, you can email me at brenda.schrufer@marvelousmousetravels.com.
And again, I'm Ginger. I am also a master planner. I have been with the agency just over 3.5 years. And the best way to contact me is to go to my blog, which you can find at gingermmt.com. Now, Brenda just achieved platinum planner status not too long ago. So congratulations to Brenda. That is a huge deal.
Thank you.
Really excited. That means that Brenda plans a whole lot of vacations for people and knows a whole lot of stuff about the places that she books her clients for. So congrats, Brenda. That's really awesome.
Yes, agreed.
So you ladies have, several of you have been on with us before talking about the first edition of the Marvelous Guide. And, as we know, Universal is always updating experiences. They're always changing, keeping their parks and resorts fresh and current. And so, it's not surprising at all that there would need to be an update to the Marvelous Guide. And so, that's going to be releasing on December 1st. Is that correct? Is that the release date officially?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, so that's awesome to know that we're going to get an even more updated version of this guide. But let's kind of go back to the beginning with the Marvelous Guide and what went into the decision for the agency to create this resource for people.
I think that just our collective knowledge as an agency, and in 2019, we achieved like a top travel agency for Universal. And so just that combined with just 200 plus agents with amazing knowledge of the product, we just only felt like it was the right thing to do for our clients. is just to give them all the information we could.
Mhm.
Right. And to piggyback on that, like, there's 10 of us that are writing the guide, but we have, a collective group of 250 or more of us that all contribute to this guide in one way, shape, or form. So it's not, there's 10 of us writing it, but there's 250 of us that are actually out and, that have gone to Universal countless times, that attend these trainings, that attend all of the events. And there's probably a Marvelous Mouse Travels agent at Universal every day of the year, basically.
That's
And
probably
sometimes many of us at the same time. So it's just a very collaborative effort, and that we were just so excited to be able to share our knowledge base with our clients.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you look at all the resources out there, there really is nothing that has, such a group of our, size and agents with all of our knowledge that has put anything like this together. So we really have come together as a team and shared, lots of different aspects of the parks that we'll talk about and Universal in general. That helps anyone who's excited and ready to visit Universal.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, this is a 600 plus page guide. So, what type of information can people find in the Marvelous Guide?
I mean, I would be very, I can just tell you honestly that if you can't find this information in the guide, you can't find it anywhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, girls, I'm sure you can attest to that. There is everything you could possibly ever want to know, from the parks to the resorts to the ticket options, package options. We have a very in-depth overview of Wizarding World. We have park itineraries. We have a Drinking Around the World challenge. We have how to navigate the park with kids, how to navigate the park with adults. We have sections on accessibility and photo packages, special events. I mean, to name a few, ladies, whatever I've missed, you guys could jump in. There's so much.
Oh, that's awesome. We also have little pro tips throughout the book that, you're not going to find anywhere else. So
We have tables.
Go ahead, Tonya.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Just going to say we have tables and charts also that break it down so it's a little easier for people to read, to compare the resorts where you would like to stay. So
Categories. And we even have it broken down by what resort do you want to stay at? And these are the room category options. These are the rooms that are pet friendly. These are the rooms that will allow 5 family members. These are the rooms that will accommodate larger families of 6, perhaps. Just every dining options in all of those places. How to make reservations. What are our favorite meals at each of these restaurants? It's just, there's just so much. It could be like a
it's like it's like packed full of both information, but then also like opinion stuff that we've all learned or shared over the years. So it's cool that we've kind of taken it a step further. Than it's not just going to be the information you can find on the website from Universal. It's going to be like also our insider tips of how to take it to the next step, like Jody was saying, like having our favorite meals, you're not going to find that on the Universal website.
And we're often asked about the rides and attractions and what will be best for my 7-year-old or what will be great for my 11-year-old that really doesn't love rides. And we have the ride intensity meters that really break it down for everyone so they can kind of map out their day and look at that and see what they think. Rip Ride Rocket right there, which definitely would, is for all of our daredevils out there.
It's on the top.
Something for everyone in all ages.
Yes, for sure.
That's awesome. Now, you all are releasing a brand new resource that we have not seen before, and that is the Pocket Guide, right? So tell us a little bit about what the Pocket Guide is and the formats that it's available in, how we can find it. Talk to me about all of that.
Sure. So we decided that we wanted to do, a a lot of the group, people that have expressed interest in the book, they've all said, we would love a print copy or something tangible to take with us. So instead of the Marvelous Guide is, like you said, a 600 plus page resource. So we decided, let's break that down a little bit. Like, let's try to find like a little pocket guide of something that everyone loves that we could make into a, smaller condensable thing to take with. And I mean, who doesn't love the Wizarding World? So that was the first one that we decided to tackle. So we're doing a print version. It's going to be a marvelous guide to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. It will be sold in print via Amazon.com initially, and then ultimately we hope to be able to sell an ebook via our website as well. But it will be a very focused on nothing more than the Wizarding World, but takes it even beyond what we have in our current editions. There'll be a bunch of new sections, a bunch of new features, things like a butterbeer, a specific guide to butterbeer, and, like in-depth secrets and tips on both Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade, and, things of that nature. So it will be a very in-depth look for all of our, Harry Potter lovers out there.
We also have the Wizarding World Challenge, which is not in our other books. So that's something, specific to the pocket guide for all of those Harry Potter fans. You can kind of have to do like a little scavenger hunt and take pictures in front of different areas and find different parts of the park. So, that's definitely unique to the pocket guide.
That's cool. I also noticed that you guys mentioned you've put photo spots in there, which I think is really great because so many people love to get those iconic park photos. But sometimes you want something a little bit more than just straight in front of Hogwarts or straight in front of Gringotts. You want that kind of more unique photo spot. And I think it's cool that you guys have put that in there as a resource too.
Oh yeah, there's some very specific, things you wouldn't find on the internet, as Brenda even mentioned before, just with the guide in general, like very secret places to get your photos in, and then just some fun things like movies to watch before your trip, and packing, just some fun things. This could be a good for anyone that's, maybe gifting their family a trip to Universal for Christmas time, or if you have a child that really loves the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, this would be a great little add-on to, put in their stocking to get them excited about their trip.
Yeah. And also, too, I think you guys mentioned that you outlined the special Harry Potter add-ons that you can put onto your vacation package, and that's something else that you could, like, if you really want to take it to the nth degree with your love for Harry Potter, then you could do that Harry Potter exclusive vacation package together with this pocket guide. And you really do have that kind of immersive Wizarding World experience that I think a lot of people are looking for when they plan a Universal trip.
100%.
I think I also know that like if grandparents or other family members who might not be super familiar with all of like those little special like Harry Potter touches will be interested to have a smaller, more condensed, like, intentional, guide for this, because maybe it'll give them a way to know also like how to cater their day towards kids or anybody else in their family who is a big Harry Potter fan, because you can be like, oh, guess what I read like over here, let's go over here, let's try all the butterbeer, like let's, we have like a way to rank them and all that kind of stuff, and it'll be a little bit more interactive. So even if you're not, even if you hadn't seen any movies, it still could help you with either being able to get prepared for it by watching some of the movies, or just by having that resource to kind of bring the family like closer together for that too.
Yeah, that's a great point. So how does the updated guide compare to the first version? What are some of the things that you added to this new and improved version?
We've added a couple things. We've added a section on non-park day, what to do on those days when you're not going to the park. And then we've also added common first-timer mistakes, movies to watch for all of the rides that are available at Universal Orlando. So that's a few of the sections that have been added.
Yeah, That's a great. Those are all awesome things to add.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
often get asked, what should I do if, I just want a break, or I want to do something different in the area in Florida. So, we have different ideas such as Discovery Cove and Gatorland and
Yeah.
shopping outlets. So there's really, there really are a lot of great, things to take advantage of while you're in the area. So hopefully that will help our clients.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
So, where can we find a copy of the Marvelous Guide to Universal, and what's the pricing look like for both the guide itself and also the pocket resource, the Harry Potter pocket resource?
So the Wizarding World print is going to be $12.99. The 2022 updated version of the guide is $14.99. And the current guide is $14.99. However, we have a discount coupon. So if you go to the website, like it's shown here, when you click on available and digital download and purchase the guide, before you get to the checkout, there's a spot to put a coupon code, and it's 5 off is the coupon code. So you can get $5 off, which is, I think, is a great deal, especially because we kind of understood, like, okay, we're getting towards the end of 2021, and since we were releasing a new one, we were like, kind of makes sense to
Give more incentive for anyone that wants to buy the current version.
Mm-hmm. And just to make this clear for everybody, the Harry Potter Pocket Guide is a print resource. The Marvelous Guide, the 600-page, that one is only digital download at this time, correct?
Correct.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. Correct.
Got you. Well, ladies, is there anything that we missed? Is there anything else that you want to say about the Marvelous Guide that we haven't already talked about?
For me, I would just say, like, thank you to all of our other fellow agents who have contributed to help make this guide, both like make it when we've asked for surveys on like, hey, what's everybody's favorite? And it got into the guide, or we asked for help with some great photos, and we had a lot of people volunteer some great photos for that. So just thanks to all the agents that way, and those that just anybody that has purchased a guide, both agents or clients or anyone in this group, or anyone that finds us on Amazon. Is just so cool. We just like love the support and appreciate it so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think we did have a couple of comments that came through. So let's go ahead and pull those up. Oh, that's awesome. I'm excited too. Oh, thank you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight for Sundays with MMT. We hope that you learned a lot about the Marvelous Guide. And again, you visit www.marvelousmousetravels.com and you will see, directions to get to the guide and purchase your copy. You can use that 5 off coupon code to get a $5 discount on the 2021 version. And then the 2022 version is coming out on December 1st, correct, ladies?
Yes, correct.
Awesome. As well as the Harry Potter Pocket Guide, which is a print resource. So look for both of those. If you have any questions, or maybe you're coming across this video after it's no longer live, feel free to go ahead and still pop those questions in the comment. We do monitor these videos after they're no longer live, so we can come back and answer those questions for you at a later date if needed. But we hope that you enjoyed watching tonight. We just want to remind you that if you would like the personalized attention of an agent, that booking your vacation through one of our agents who are experts on Universal Orlando is not going to cost you any extra over and above what you would pay to book that vacation on Universal's website and worry about all the planning yourself. So our guide is a great resource. I think that that's something that can help, people who have an agent and people who don't have an agent. But if you really do just want that extra above and beyond touch of one person to reach out to if you have questions, or if you need to make any changes, or you want someone monitoring for discounts for you, that's not going to cost you any extra. And so definitely reach out to any of these agents that you heard from tonight if you're interested in planning a trip. We can plan anything from theme park vacations to cruises to all-inclusives and beyond. And we would love to help you out. So again, thank you all so much for watching us, and we hope to see you again soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.